So we got our start back in, I say, 94. Me and Mally, we was still in high school, man. And, man, we was in my guy E. Scott car, man. And, we blazed up, man, and we rolled around. And we just came up with this name with CC. CC said, bruh, we gonna call Children of the Corn, bruh. We were bullshit. We were like thinking it was just bullshit, man. We're just gonna ride around and just get high, do what we do, and we start freestyling, man, because all of us knew each other. So I like said, man, let's go put a song together. So we hooked up with Shouty Pimp. I know another legend underground guy that's in Memphis. We went over Shouty Pimp house, and the first joint we ever done was Murder on My Mind. So after we did the Murder on My Mind joint, we kept it going, man, and we hooked up with Teflon. We wasn't even really calling ourselves the Children of the Corn then. We were still Westwood Clique, and I didn't even have a beat machine at the time. But Rashid, some kind of way, talked my moms into get me a beat machine, man. I got a DR5 and a DR660 and a Gemini sampler and a 4-track, and, bro, the rest is history.
Yeah. And this is early 90s, 94. So you're part of, okay, the first wave of Memphis rap was like Spanish Fly, of course, Gangster Pat, Paul G and them. And you're part of the second, which included, cats like, I imagine, well, you came after Squeaky and Zerk, didn't you?
Yeah. We looked up to Squeaky and Paul and Juicy J and Carlos Brody, all those guys. That's kind of when I first heard trap from Zerk and Squeaky, with the 808s and all that. Too many cats wasn't using that down here. And, with Paul, Paul and Squeaky, it was almost like a competition with them who was making the doper beat. So I said, all right, I'm gonna find this little mediator in between and make mine similar to theirs, but I'm gonna take it to a whole nother level with I was trying to master both sides. I was sampling and I was doing the dog stuff, which our city is known for. So I said, I'm gonna learn how to do both of these sides, and I'm gonna blend it all together. And that's how we came up with our whole signature style.
So you were taking the best of both worlds, so to speak, and creating your own style out of it. And then before too long, people are looking to you for that inspiration. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Oh, man, I want to sound similar to his. So, by you doing this, it opened the door and created a fan base all over the world for you, right?
Exactly, man. I can remember like yesterday, DJ Paul came to my house, man, and we used to go to his house a lot, too, because nobody didn't know that it was me doing all the beats. And Paul came to me and was like, bruh, you need to ride with us and rock with us, man, because everybody think I do all y'all beats. Because nobody don't see y'all face, because we was low-key, man. We was really meaning what we was doing. We were just doing music for the hood. But Paul wanted us to get with him. And matter of fact, the first show we ever opened up for was because of DJ Paul and Juicy J let us open up. But we never got to finish the show because, the guys I was running with, man, they went with that shit, man. And one guy said some shit to us, man, and we never could really finish the show because we always got to fight, bro.
The fighting in Memphis, you know what I'm saying, like the Get Buck, you know what I'm saying, the Gangster Walk and all that. We've seen videos of it, those of us who weren't from Memphis, and it looked fucking crazy. Like it looked like some type of insane mosh pit. Is that how it was? I mean, was people just throwing balls and just people break down how some of the concerts were?
The concert, man, look, it was like, man, this was around the time, man, when Paul fell out with Player Fly, man, and we were about to go on the stage, and I guess because the guys singing us coming in there with Paul, them, and the guys got to holler, triple bitch mafia, and you know what I mean, like, hold up, man, you don't call nobody no bitch. They think we was rocking with Paul, so we had to do what we do, but prior to that, you know what I mean, while the music was going, it's just like hood. You got Orange Mound, Westwood, North Memphis, South Memphis. It's everybody, doing the Memphis different, but they ride with each other. And it's like you said, it's a big mosh pit, man. And everybody in the middle, you dancing, but you trying to bow a nigga or hit a nigga to fight. it's crazy. It's no place like it. There's no scene like it. Man, you looking at it, that's what you'll say, man, this some dark, crazy shit. You have to stay here to understand it, because now that I'm older, I was like, man, that was some crazy shit that we went through, man. It's still like that to this day. These new generation, these kids, they really have taken it to the level of they really dancing and making it a competition. But back in our day, the Scarface Owl days and all that, when you heard Lil could drive by, man, somebody was gonna get hurt out there on that floor.
That's great.
You have the lo-fi sound like earlier DJs back in Memphis have, like a Blackout or DJ Sound or DJ Ball have. But in the same time, you have you were the first to sample Curtis Mayfield or Ray Parker, or Ice Brothers. I think about Devil Shit or Black Magic, or which way should I go? He was the first to put the sound, the real sound in Memphis. In fact, can you tell us about this one?
Like being from Memphis, we like in the middle. You know what I mean? So we grew up on listening to the New York rap and Ghetto Boys and what A-Ball and MJG did, because people don't understand when they first joined coming out hard, those were samples. You know what I mean? So we had the best of both worlds, man. We got to listen to all Dr. Dre, we got to listen to New York, and we got to listen to Miami bass. So I said, all right, man, to be different, I'm going to start doing some of this New York shit, because people, when I first started sampling, it wasn't even heard of it down here. People used to laugh at me, man, you trying to sound like those New York cats and this and that. So I said, all right, man, I'm going to blend both worlds. I'm going to get these albums that my father left me, and I'm going to blend these joints in, and I'm going to try to make a sound that nobody never created. Not for being from Memphis, you know what I mean? Yeah, you heard it, the New York, you know when it's a New York record, you know the drums, everybody know how Dr. Dre shit sound, but I'm like, bro, I'm going to make this shit where it can sound grimy, evil, dark, whatever it got to be, whatever you want to call it, but it's going to be its own unique lo-fi sound.
Yeah, especially Devil Shit. Devil Shit was a crazy track. A lot of youngsters are very influenced by this track and by Shadow of the Corn. And also by the disco Ice Brothers.
Exactly. I saw Suicide Boys. They made a whole song off the joint, man. I saw that joint. Yeah, it took us by storm, man. I didn't. We was doing music for the hood. We wasn't doing nothing to try to make it. I never, was on no real business stuff, man. And man, I tried to run away from who I was, but we left it. Like, people don't understand the Children of the Corn era was from, I was 17, 18, and 19. 19 years old, we all went our separate ways because we was growing up. Everybody got the best and worst of us because we was young. We were trying to figure out our spirituality and trying to balance our scales. And being young and from Memphis, we seeing all this evil shit around us, and man, we were just trying to express ourselves. So when we hit the ages of 20, 21, most people, we just went off. And man, I left and went to Atlanta, and I tried to reinvent myself. I called myself a whole nother name, which was Cyrus, and I ended up getting XXL magazine from a whole nother, trying to be a whole nother person. But people started telling me, like, bro, all your old music is on YouTube, and everybody's bugging out for the saying you inspired them. And man, that's when I knew then, I can't run from who I am, man. This is who I am. I'm Grimm, man. All right, so that's what brought me back to it. And I mean, we growing up in Memphis, you grow up fast, and you just trying to figure out who you are, and all the stuff we did, we had to go through that because it was our testimony, it was our journey, man.